experience.
What's up? We are
Klymaxx FM.
If you want the exclusive, you know where to go.
To Tallboy.
He gonna bring it to you.
Tallboy's about to put it down.
If you want the exclusive, you want the tall boy, because he's going to bring you the exclusive.
Hi, I'm Regina Troop.
I'm Vanessa Isabella.
I'm Joyce Irby.
Katarina Mia. Cheryl Harper.
Kim Cage Riley.
All right, so talk to us. Klymaxx FM, how long have all you guys been together?
It's sort of staggered from 20 years to like 6 months. So some of us have long history, some of us have short history, but we are one united history. We are making history starting right now.
Can you talk about your very first song, when you heard it on the radio? Where were you and what was that feeling like?
I was in Los Angeles and heard the Men All Pause on the radio in LA. Don't remember where I was, on Sunset Boulevard, and just bouncing up and down like, wow, I can't believe it. Any creative person, you know, hearing something that they create or are part of like that, it's just an incredible thing. I guess it's like, you know, being in the World Series or something, NBA Finals, whatever.
And you won.
Yes.
Bam.
All right, so fast forwarding, you guys, like you said, over the past 20-something years, you guys have all connected. How have you guys been able to keep the music going together?
Well, a lot of us have gone separate ways. Regina, for example, was with the original group for, how long have we been playing together, Regina?
Oh, God, I would say at least about 20 years almost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we just never separated.
Yeah. We're joined at the hips.
We're joined at the hip. And Cheryl, it's been, I don't know, it's been a few years.
Probably about 4, 5.
Okay. And, you know, we just keep finding women of like mind, and we grab them like Vanessa and Kat and Kim, and we don't let them go. Because it's when you find a group of people that can think and move like a machine, and it's like nobody's jealous of each other. When Regina does good, it's good for all of us. When Cheryl does good, it's good for all of us. And we support each other. It's like even the name Klymaxx FM. FM is for Femme Mafia, which is women's empowerment. Women supporting each other, uplifting each other, helping each other, not tearing each other down.
Speaking on women empowerment, can you speak on women that are looking to get into this music business, your thoughts, suggestions, what you should, words of encouragement, because like you said, you guys have been doing this for 20 years.
Well, I think a few of us may have different things to say. For me personally, I'll just say only do it because you love it. You don't do it set out to make a lot of money, because most people don't. You know, as a kid, I drove my father insane, you know, singing with the brush and, you know, trying to play a guitar. And whether I ever made money or not, I was going to do it because I loved it. So follow your passion, whatever that is. And if you're lucky, you know, the money comes too. And Regina, this lady here, she's done more things than probably any of us as far as like performing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, I can basically say it's about the journey. You cannot get caught up in the destination of where you're headed. Just be in the moment, give it all you got, and be about the journey, because your talent will take you where you need to go. Don't worry about it. You just get in there and you just go.
What do you say to the artists, that the music that's out today? I mean, you guys came with that P-Funk era, that 70s era. What do you guys say about the new R&B sound that's out today? Your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts are music is music. As long as it's positive music, to me, I embrace it. Music lives forever. It's in your soul. It comes from, you know, within. So regardless if it was, you know, from the 50s when we, you know, we're doing the twist to the stinky leg, you know, it's like, let's go with it. You know, every generation has their thing. And as long as we continue to embrace something that's going to bring us together, to make us laugh, to make us have a good time. It's all about having a good time. Music should make you laugh and make you have a good time. So no matter what it is, if it's hip hop, if it's rap or whatever, you know, have a good time. Be about something positive. Be about what you sing about. Don't ever sing anything that you're not about.
You guys were on Soul Train. Can you talk about that, about those thoughts and Don Cornelius, that experience?
Yeah, it was wonderful. That's been going on for a long time because even I was a very, very young person watching Soul Train. And the pinnacle, especially back in the day for a lot of urban artists, was to be on Soul Train. That was like Ed Sullivan's show. So, I mean, it was wonderful to meet him, to be a part of that history, to be able to go on YouTube and look at that. I know, we're just grateful. That was just a classic era. And even Donnie Simpson on Video Soul. That was something else classic. Yeah. That was really cool.
Now, fast forward to 2016, you guys got a new song out called Take You Back. Whose concept was it? Whose idea was it? And can you talk about how it all came together?
Yes, we have a producer, a gentleman named, that's Kat's? Okay, yeah. We have a producer named Wiley Morris, who we're crazy about. I know, we're just like waiting for that to stop. Okay. We have a producer named Wiley Morris who started working with us. He's good at bringing, people back. He brought Charlie Wilson back. He produced Charlie Wilson's You Are, which brought him from the Gap Band days back to headlining concerts a few years ago. And we just were like, listen, man, I personally said, my voice still sounds good. I want to keep singing. Everything is about youth, but when you get up to be 40 or 50, you don't have to stop living. I still want to hear good music. I said in a lot of older groups, don't create contemporary music that's age appropriate and that still fits but isn't corny. So I came up with a concept of a song about some kind of an old school party, and he got together with, he did the track, and he got together with another writer who he always works with, Tracy, and they started on the record and gave it to me. I tweaked it a little bit, but it was basically him laying down that bass line. That was like it. Yeah. And the second, all we heard was the bass line, we were like, that's it. Mm-hmm. And we just love it, and nobody who's heard it doesn't like the song, which is rare. And we're just excited about the possibilities.
Whose idea was it for the music video?
It was a combination of Mr. Mark Lenz over there, our director. Hello, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Mark. Part of it was Mark's idea, because he's like, we should be having like a barbecue. And we drove him insane. Mostly I drove him insane because I was like, but see, we have to be on a white studio background because we have to have full light, because Oprah Winfrey said you have to be lit properly to look good on film. So we did part of it in just, the basic light, and part of it, like outside in the yard, and then the Soul Train line coming down the driveway, featuring the incredible dancing of Miss Regina True.
Yeah. The dance moves were, I went back to the things that were happening that I remembered, some of the moves, and I wanted to bring it back. Because the song's about Take You Back. Because really, everything is kind of microwaved. Because the stinky leg is the butterfly, just with one leg. You know what I'm saying? So it's about doing your thing and allowing it to just, shine through.
All right, so watching you on stage today, you were on the keyboard, you were dancing. Can you talk about the choreography?
Oh, absolutely. Once again, music moves me, so I can't really tell you what I'm going to do because it all happens at that moment. It's spontaneous. If I hit a note, I might want to drop it, or wiggle a little bit. I just do what the music tells me to do. I allow the music to embody me. That's why a lot of times when, it's like, well, what are you going to say? I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm going to get up there, and whatever the universe gives me is what's going to come out. So, it's like I probably won't be able to do it again. All of that you saw today, I hope you took a good mental picture of it, because I promise you when I do it again, it'll be something totally different, because that's how it is. I release myself and allow the talents that I have to just shine through.
Where do you guys see yourselves in the next 5, 10 years? Because, I mean, this band is 20 years strong. So this is the new class that's come in with Klymaxx. Where do you guys see the music? Where do you see it going?
I think the music is timeless. And you can see that the way that people react to the music is timeless. Those songs, when you hear that boom, dun, 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 people go crazy. Everybody, we got a little dance going. But the music is timeless, you know, and I think that people will enjoy it for years and years to come. So I see us still rocking out, being together, you know, being on stage, female musicians. I always like to inspire young girls, you know, to look at female musicians, because when I was a young girl, they encouraged me to play the violin, but I didn't want to play the violin. I wanted to play the drums. But because a violin is like a feminine instrument and the drums are more of a masculine instrument, they shied me away from that. But, you know, if a girl wants to play a masculine instrument, I say let her play it. And if a young man wants to play the flute or what would be considered a feminine instrument, let him play it. So, you know, inspiring young kids to go and play, you know, and do stuff that's positive in the community. It makes them have confidence and feel good about themselves, and that's what it did for me, and that's what Klymaxx did for me, along with other female musicians I watched, like Sheila E. and stuff. I was like, that is dope, you know, and I just, when I was a little girl, seeing that stuff really shaped me and inspired me to, you know, be a musician and go for what made me feel good, you know, whether it be the drums or the violin. Now, nobody write a nasty comment saying the violin is great, because the violin is beautiful. Wow. But I want to play the drums.
Any tour dates? Anything coming up for 2016? Anything coming up for 2017? Or is this just, you had to be here to get it?
Well, we are, Wolf Creek in September here, but we are just really working on promoting our record, doing, you know, a lot of promo right now, and just woodshedding and figuring out what different type things work in our show. For example, Vanessa, who's very quiet here, you know, very mellow in the back, is also a screaming rock guitarist and vocalist. So she could just come up and start screeching out Janis Joplin, you know, at any moment if we let her. So there's, here, Vanessa, just say a little bit about yourself, yes.
My name is Vanessa Isabella, and I'm just trying to keep up with the rest of these fantastically amazing, talented women. I'm honored to play, and you know, they're beautiful on the inside, on the outside, and they're super talented, and the team of people that surround them and everyone that we work with is just incredible. And I feel really blessed and super lucky to have, you know, come into this situation. Joyce invited me in, and they're going to have a hard time getting rid of me.
No, why not? Oh, yes. This is Miss Cheryl Harper, who won't, I'll let her talk in a minute, but I'm just going to say, you have seen her in many movies, Fighting Temptations, Joyful Noise, First Sunday. She's been with all of them. When they need somebody to be in the church banging the drums, they call Cheryl Harper, the professional. Thank you.
It's so funny that Kat was talking about the violin, because I played violin. I started out on violin and played violin until my second year in college, because they said girls don't play drums. But I saw a girl playing and I was blown away, and so I started playing drums after that. So to all the little girls who want to, it's more girls playing now, but all the little girls who want to, never let anybody tell you that you can't, because you can. You can do anything you want to do. You can do it. God bless.
You the last one?
Hi.
Tell them what you do. What words of inspiration would you give to anybody
Oh,
that's watching
man.
this video?
Wow. Anyone watching this video, my inspiration would be, as Regina said, be true to yourself and what you love to do, because sometimes the journey is rough and you might want to quit, but don't give up. Keep going, keep pushing, because the payoff in the end is greater than the fight to go through to get there. So, and I am Kim Cage Riley. That's who I am, and I'm glad to be here, and it's going to be.
It's the Tallboy experience. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tallboy.
I wanted to bring him here because people, like a lot of younger people, will know his work. And I just wanted to say that we are so lucky. Like, come here, Papa, just real quick. Like when we're on stage, Alvin Spites. Alvin is a 4-time Grammy Award-winning sound engineer. You know his work from Outkast, TLC, a lot of gospel stuff too.
Yeah, Madonna.
Michael Jackson,
yeah.
all of that. But he chooses to do live sound with us because he loves us.
And we love
It's
Awesome.
Klymaxx, Tallboy Experience.
Klymaxx FM, bruh.
FM.
Thank you, Tallboy.
Thank you, Tallboy.
Thank you, Tallboy.
You got the exclusive.
Thank you, Tallboy.
Think big, think tall, think tall boy.
Tall